Hi, I'm Nikita Veremeev, and I probably didn't come to your feet with what you expected. I don't sell my course, offer coaching, or tell you how to make $1 million in a week. Instead, I help businesses deal with the laws, finances, and bureaucracy so they can avoid nasty surprises and sleep well. If you are an entrepreneur or executive, stick around. Helpful tips guaranteed. In the business world, your brand is your face, your promise to your customers, and the key to your success. Today, we are going to talk about how to protect your brand with trademark registration in the European Union and Czech Republic. Let's dive into the details of the process and find out why it is so important for your business. A trademark is more than just a logo or name. It's your unique market identifier that differentiates your products or services from competitors. Registering a trademark grants you legal protection, preventing other companies from unauthorized use of your brand. It is essential to understand that trademarks come in various forms, words and phrases, designs, sounds, and even scents. However, not all types of trademarks can be registered. They must be distinctive and not merely describe the goods or services themselves. Trademark registration is available to any individual or legal entity, including government authorities. Whether you're an individual entrepreneur or small business or a large corporation, you can protect your brand. It's a universal tool for anyone looking to secure their uniqueness in the market. EU trademark registration is conducted through the EUIPO, the European Union Intellectual Property Office. The process begins with an application which can be completed online or through traditional methods by mail or courier. One key aspect is the right to priority. If you file a trademark application in an EU country, you have 6 months to submit a similar application with the EUIPO while retaining priority from the initial application. After submitting your application, the EUIPO conducts a thorough search of existing EU trademarks to avoid conflicts. If similar marks are found, their owners may oppose your application within 3 months of its publication. This period allows verification that your mark does not infringe on the rights of others registered mark holders. If your application faces opposition, the registration process can become more complicated. However, you always have the right to appeal a partial or full refusal, cancellation, or invalidation of your trademark registration. The opposition must be submitted to the office within 2 months of receiving the contested decision. If the outcome is unsatisfactory, an appeal can be filed with the European General Court and then with the Court of Justice of the European Union. This ensures that you have the opportunity to defend your rights and establish the uniqueness of your brand. Your trademark can be cancelled if it has not been used within 5 years after registration. Any third party may initiate cancellation based on non-use, which encourages owners to use their marks and maintain their relevance actively. This mechanism ensures that trademarks remain active and are used as intended. It is essential to understand that there is no legal protection for unregistered trademarks at the EU level. Therefore, registration is a necessary step to ensure full protection of your brand against copying and unauthorized use by competitors. Without registration, you rely solely on your brand reputation and recognition, which may be insufficient for comprehensive protection. The trademark symbol can be used to indicate that you claim a trademark regardless of whether it is registered. However, the R symbol may only be used after a trademark is officially registered. Unauthorized use of the R symbol may be considered a criminal offense, so it's crucial to adhere to the rules and use the symbol only after receiving a corresponding certificate from EUIPO.
В целом хорошо, да.
If you plan to protect your trademark in all current and future EU countries, EUIPO registration will be a more advantageous option. It allows you to obtain protection in all EU member states with a single application, saving you time and money. With multiple national registrations, trademark management becomes more complex and costly compared to European registration covering several countries. Registering a European trademark in one class of goods and services costs €850, with additional fees for each extra class. In the Czech Republic, national registration of an individual trademark in 3 classes costs 5,000 crowns, about €200. A collective or certification trademark, 10,000 crowns, €400, with 500 crowns, €20 for each additional class beyond 3. Initially, filing for national registration may seem less costly, but as the number of national registration grows, costs increase. If your business operates in the EU, and European trademark registration may prove more cost-effective. Furthermore, if you use external trademark registration services, fees for multiple separate applications are likely to be higher than for a single European trademark application. A trademark has territorial protection, meaning registration in the Czech Republic protects your brand only within the country. To extend protection abroad, you'll need to submit an international application through EUIPO, or register the EU trademark with EUIPO, or file national applications in each country where you seek protection. This ensures your brand is protected internationally and can compete successfully in the global market. European Union trademark registration can take anywhere from 4 months to 2 years, depending on complexity and oppositions. However, the process averages around 4.5 months if there are no objections. In the Czech Republic, processing takes about 6 months, provided there are no significant complications. Thus, European trademark registration might be faster and more efficient for businesses operating in multiple EU countries. EU trademarks encompass a range of signs, including words, designs, letters, numbers, colors, product shapes, packaging, and even sounds. While it has technically been possible to register since 2017, this process remains challenging. Sounds may also be registered if they are distinctive and do not describe goods or services. EU trademark registration is available to non-residents of the European Economic Area (EEA). If you do not reside or have a principal place of business in the EEA, you must appoint a representative to act on your behalf. This representative must be a legal expert qualified in one of the EEA countries or a professional representative registered with EUIPO. This ensures that your application is properly filled and accepted for consideration. National registration is not required for filing an EU trademark application. However, if you want to claim a priority based on a national application, you must do so within 6 months after the initial national filing. The priority claim must accompany the EU trademark application to secure an earlier protection date aligned with your national filing. If your EU trademark application meets all requirements, the EUIPO will register it. A refusal in one country does not affect overall registration within the EU, as individual EU member states cannot oppose EU trademark registration. This ensures stability and reliability of your registration across the European Union. Imagine your company has been operating successfully under a specific name for 5 years, but has not been registered as a trademark. If another company registered an EU trademark with a similar name, disputes may arise. However, if your company name was registered before the other company's trademark, you retain the right to use the name. Though not as a trademark, it is essential to understand that the line between using a name as a company and as a trademark can be blurred. And in the dispute, you may need to change your company name.
Что-то я разогнался. Ну хорошо, наконец-таки. Запишу за 20 минут, а не за 80.
If you have long used a name or logo as your company's trade name before its registration as a trademark by another company, you can try to invalidate that trademark, arguing it was unlawfully registered as it contradicts your prior trade name for identical or similar services. To succeed, you must demonstrate that your trade name holds more than mere local significance in the country where the trademark owner operates. This can serve as a powerful tool for protecting your brand and preventing unfair competition. Prior use of a mark is not required for EU trademark registration. The first party to file gains exclusive rights to the trademark. Therefore, it's recommended not to use the mark before registration to avoid situations where someone else may file for it first. This helps ensure your brand uniqueness and integrity from the moment of registration. If you discover an infringement of your EU trademark rights in the Czech Republic or any other EU country, an initial step may be to send a cease and desist letter requesting the violator to stop usage. If they do not comply, you may pursue measures through national courts, including the seizure of counterfeit goods, a prohibition of further infringement, and compensation for damages. In certain cases, you may request that the police pursue criminal or administrative actions against the violator. These are vital steps for protecting your brand and ensuring fairness in the market. European trademark cannot be directly expanded outside the EU. If you want to extend the EU trademarks coverage to non-EU regions, such as the USA, you must submit a separate application at the state or federal level or use the Madrid systems through EUIPO. Since the EU is a member of Madrid Protocol, an EU trademark can serve as the basis for international registration, extending to various countries, including the USA. EU protection lasts 10 years and can be renewed for additional 10-year periods. Renewal costs €850 for one class of goods and services, with additional fees for each extra class. In the Czech Republic, trademark duration is also 10 years. Considering protection across all the EU countries, EUIPO registration may be more advantageous than national-level registrations. To sum up, the trademark registration process in the European Union and the Czech Republic involves numerous nuances and procedures. Whether you are interested in EU-wide or national trademark registration, it is essential to understand the specific requirements and benefits of each option. The COREDO team is here to help you navigate the complexities of trademark registration. We have extensive experience in registering EU trademarks and national trademarks, offering tailored solutions for effectively enforcing and protecting your intellectual property. If you need to secure trademark rights in the EU, Czech Republic, or any other jurisdiction, we'll guide you through the process from application to enforcement. Subscribe to our channel, like and leave a comment below if you have questions or want to learn more. Thanks for watching and see you the next time.